Hello. How are we doing? Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'll let her go now. Hi. Oh, is my... Oh, no. My sound's alright. Oh my god, Hattie! Oh my god, it scared me. The sound scared me. Hattie, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Hey. Welcome. Welcome to the new look. Obviously it looks a bit bare bones right now. But when we have... Let me show you. We will have the timer at one point, but I just hide it for now because we're not using it. Alerts will come at the bottom, etc. So Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the visuals. I did them all, literally just uploaded everything in the last 2 hours, been working at it. The artwork of myself, hang on. All that artwork of me, and obviously Bluebell down in the corner as well. And the emotes are by Linda Knows Nothing on Instagram. And I assume she may be on like Twitter or something as well. God knows. But on Instagram is where I know her from. And her, I've put it in my description about me as well. Like, but I need to sort out a few more things in my panels underneath. I haven't done that. But the main bulk of the stuff is done. So all my emotes are uploaded. So Hattie, you'll be able to use emotes. I don't know if me typing them in. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna... No! That's the wrong emote. Okay, hang on. I should have uploaded them. I might have done it wrong. Oh god, yes, Hattie! There we go! You've got them! I think some of them might be pending, like, approval or something. But yeah, you've got some of them. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I think some of them are pending approval. I think they just need to check them or something, because I literally only did it just now. But those 3 are fine, so I used them. Yeah, thanks, Hattie. So yeah, so we've got a nice, we've got a WTF, like me, just like, and we've got Bluebell, like, and there is more as well. And I've used some of them as the alerts as well. I think, oh, wait, oops. Oops. Not me on my own. I was checking stuff on my own channel. So, I think I should be able to, like, give you, an example of my alerts, because I can send one. So, I'm going to send a test alert for someone, like, following me. Hey, and you've got the little hearts with Bluebell. So that one, that emote is all followers can use that one. I think that one's still pending upload though. I think it's pending approval, but hopefully by the next stream they should have been approved. But yeah, how exciting. I've actually sorted my shit out and sorted stuff out for stream. Crazy, I know. Also, hey Ren as well. Sorry I haven't said hi yet. And this looks so cool. Thank you. It's okay. We still have the little Bluebell in the corner. Yeah, she's just chilling with her little headphones like me. Hi, welcome. I'm so excited that I've sorted all of this out now. I feel like a proper streamer. I'm excited because I get to like start a new book today, like blank slate. I can just start whatever I want, because I've literally got my planner here. In my TBR for this month, I am trying to read at least 2 physical books that I own, which also tend to coincide with my 25 and 2025 challenge. And I've done that already this month, I think. Yeah, I've read For the Throne, and then I read Heavenly Bodies. So I've done 2 of those already. I had put Belladonna on my TBR, so to speak. Like, I wrote it in at the start of the month, but that was meant to be, like, the other book from my physical TBR. But I read Heavenly Bodies instead, so I'm not gonna, like, force myself to read Belladonna just because. But this month, so far, I have read... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal novels, or is it 6? Sorry, 6 normal novels, and then I've read 10 volumes of manga so far. So technically it's 16 books this month, but it's 6 really, like, and then 10 volumes of manga, you know? And we're only halfway through the month, so we've got so much left to go, like so much to do, as in so much potential for the rest of January. So today I have decided to try and pick up another physical TBR book. I wasn't really in the mood for Belladonna. Hey Mal! I wasn't really in the mood for Belladonna because it seems like a dark-ish fantasy. And I just read For the Throne by Hannah Witten, which is a dark fantasy, so I didn't want to do too much. Speaking of, I'm going to start All of Us Villains, which is a dark fantasy, but it's more like a dark romantasy. I feel it's going to be. I feel like this is like the Atlas 6 before the Atlas 6 came out, and that's not the same vibe. Like, it's still modern-esque. Like, it's not the same vibe as For the Throne / For the Wolf. I do want to, like, update my planner, because also I'm going away this weekend. I'm literally just driving to Molly's tomorrow, and then seeing Sean and Maguire on Saturday in London, and then staying at Molly's again, and then driving back on Sunday. It's quite a quick turnaround I'm doing for my trip to London. But obviously I won't be able to fill in my planner, so I'm thinking maybe, like, you know, fill some in now. But I could just do it when I get back on Sunday, and I'll do it on sprints. So, you know, I've read 14 so far. Nice, Hattie. That's a good one. Oh, I'm so glad you think so. Now, with these authors, this is written by 2 authors. It's written by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. Now, Amanda Foody has done, like, a lot of YA, a lot of older YA fantasy that I kind of had on my shelves, and I just never read them. Like, so I unhauled them like a good while back now, but I had like 2 books on my shelves by her, and I just never got round to them, and I was just never that gripped by the premise of them. So I just haven't read anything by Amanda Foody. But Christine Lynn Herman did The Devouring Grey, which I gave 4 stars. I quite liked it. It was quite atmospheric. I enjoyed that. I didn't think it was the most great plot-wise. Like, it was more for the atmosphere kind of vibe, you know? But this is by both of them. I feel like I've heard a couple of mixed things, but also, like, not a lot of people have read it, or not a lot of people have talked about it when it came out. I feel like there was loads of hype around it when it came out, and then it came out to little fanfare. It was a bit strange. So I'm kind of going into this. I don't want to look at the Goodreads page because I don't want to see reviews. I don't want to see what the star ratings are. I just don't want to. I want to go in blind. So this first sprint, I'm just going to start blind. I know that it's like school. Right, before I even look at a synopsis, I know that it's like school-ish setting. Lots of elite families that all have different, like, magical powers, and they send their kids in to, like, fight to the death? Question mark? So that's from what I remember. And what it says, yeah, so okay, it's the Hunger Games, yeah. Okay, an ancient curse unfolds. Every generation, 7 families name a champion to compete in a tournament to the death. The prize is their family's exclusive control over the city's high magic supply. And in the past, the Lows have won every tournament. But this year, someone else might basically win. So I'm gonna go into it blind. I know that it's YA, so I'm not expecting like it says Hunger Games, but like Hunger Games reads like upper YA, right? Like it doesn't read like a 13-year-old type story, obviously, because it's lots of blood and gore. Well, not too much gore, but like it's horrific, right? So I'm hoping this is gonna be horrific. That's such a weird sentence to say aloud, but I am hoping this is gonna be horrific. In a YA way, that's fine. I don't need it to be adult. I don't need there to be like loads of gore and like sex and stuff. I just want to be hit hard by it. I have a feeling I won't, but I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be negative. But I've held on to these for a while now. I've got both of them. It's a duology. And these are the like Goldsboro versions as well. So if I've got special editions, why am I not reading them? Is my question to myself. Ren said I really need to finish The Shining tonight to finish off Winterween. Have just over 100 tiny text pages left. Yeah, so basically you have 200 pages left. Hattie said I think I'm going to first start with continuing Born of Blood and Ash. Okay, currently 58% into it. That's pretty far. Yeah, you can get a good chunk of that tonight, I think. But yeah, tonight I'm going to start All of Us Villains. I'm going to cook some chicken that I can take with me on Saturday so that I don't have to buy food in London. And yeah, in general, just relax, I think. I think I'm probably going to eat in this sprint, this first one, to get it out of the way. Cook my chicken and blah, blah, blah. And then get stuck into the book. But I'm looking forward to starting it. I love having like a fresh slate of a mind for a book, you know? Like I'm not partway through any other books. There's nothing is on my currently reading, and I can just pick whatever I want. And I've picked this, but like I'm going into it very fresh, which I like. I like it. It's a good vibe. Cool. Right. What do I need to do? I need to do my Wordle for today as well. I have such a cool, awesome, not boring life, to be honest. Oh, also tomorrow, I need to write this down. I am going to be filming my most anticipated books of 2025 video. And it still counts even though we're 2 weeks into January because the first one hasn't come out yet on the list. So get fucked. You're getting it. I don't know. I'm going to try and film and edit it. Film and edit it tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't think that's going to... Like, because I go to the gym and then blah, blah, blah. Like, and then I need to, like, prep and then I'm driving to Molly's. Like, there's a lot going on tomorrow, but I'll definitely get it filmed. Potentially get partially edited, and then it'll be up maybe on, like, Monday or something. Maybe I can chuck in a few clips of me going to London. Oh, I need to stop being so ambitious. Whatever, it's fine. But I'm having a good time. I'm having a good day. And I hope you all are too. Oh, Mol's reading Lady Macbeth. I'm fucking with it. Oh! I'm so happy for you, considering you read, like, 2 books you did. Well, you didn't really like Yellowface, and then the second one was, like, meh, right? That contemporary one was, like, eh. So I'm glad that you're fucking with Ms. Ava Reed. Ava Reed did, like, I think she's Jewish. Do not quote me on that. I think she did like a retelling. Ava Reed. The Wolf and the Woodsman. I have that by her. I don't have Juniper and Thorn by her. And then A Study in Drowning was the Illumicrate, like, September book. But I didn't seem... I was a bit, like, meh about that one, to be honest. Because it was set on a ship, and I'm like, I'm just so over ships. Someone I follow on Goodreads has DNF'd it. 5 stars, 4.5. Wow, Cindy gave it 5 stars. Whoa. Gavin said, you could not have paid me to care. This was so boring. About that one, so... oh, I got A Study in Drowning from my book advent calendar, but the choices were not ideal. That's fair. Oh, I bought it because I love Macbeth. That also makes sense. On an upward trajectory, absolutely. The setting is called Clear, but I don't think they pronounce it like that. They've definitely put like Welsh words in there for A Study in Drowning and just vibed with it. I chose the best of a not Molly's cup of tea bunch. Yeah. That's fair. That's very fair. Hey, Ashley. Hi, all. Bit late joining. Don't worry. Hope you're all okay. Carrying on with the bone season. Have made very little progress due to work. So hopefully get some pages in tonight. You definitely will. Is this your first time reading it, Ashley? I would love to know. I feel like so many people are rereading it because of the revised versions, and so I always have to ask. I think I've read all her books now, and Lady Macbeth pulled her back for me. Okay. As in, like, pulled back to being good. Yes, it is your first time. Ooh. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. The Bone Season is so, like, classic YA. Like, it's so Daughter of Smoke and Bone vibes to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that era of writing. And I think it's really good. I only gave it 4 stars. Well, the revised I've given 4.5. It was very close to a 5. And I gave book 2 4 stars as well. Upon reread, it stayed the same as 4 stars. Just for like some bits, like it like I feel like if it had like been tightened even more, it would be 5 stars. Like the plot itself for me is 5 stars. In particularly book 2 and 1. The plot is 5 stars. The character work is like slightly below what I would like it to be. But other than that, like, it's a really solid story. I really like the story more than anything. I like the plot. Yeah. I didn't love any of the others. Of Ava Reed. Some were okay, some were just not good, but that one's given me a little hope. It's her newest one, right? I mean, to be fair, she's brought out quite a few in like the same year. Yeah, look. Lady Macbeth was August 2024, and A Study in Drowning was like September 2024. So maybe she's writing too much. Like she's doing too many projects and it's like the quality is varying. But also then subjectivity. Some people like some stuff more than others. Who knows? Anyway, I think it's time for our first sprint, don't you? Because I've been yapping for too long. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go cook. A Study in Drowning was 2023. Oh my god, time is not real. You are right, I think, actually. Ugh. My brain's still stuck in 2020. Anyway, I'll see you guys back here at 8 o'clock. Bye-bye. Hello. How are we doing? How did we do? Oh. There we are. Make the music. Chill. How's it going? Sorry I extended the sprint a little. I'm only going to yap for 5 minutes now in between, and then we'll get straight back into a sprint because I've only got 15 pages into this, but I'm really liking the writing style so far. We've already had an interaction between two of the like champions before the whole tournament starts. I'm quite liking I have a feeling it's gonna be like enemies to lovers. Like, how can you not have an enemies to lovers thing in this scenario? But I don't know that for certain. It doesn't say it in the synopsis. I don't know anything else about this book other than the fact that it's Hunger Games with magic kids. They're like 16, I think. Or are they 18? They were I don't know. They're in a pub at one point, and they do refer to it as a pub, and I don't think Americans refer to them as pubs, do they? I'm pretty sure Christine Lynn Herman is British. And obviously in the UK, drinking age is 18. Hi, Yvette. Oh, you just filled in your journal? Nice, Mall. About. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. Christina Herman is American. And they use they, them pronouns. Did not know that. So they are American, but they use the word pub. So I'm not sure how old they are. I know that one guy has been referred to as the younger brother of someone, but they they said he's a year younger, and it's like, but how old are they? I'm gonna hedge at 18, but maybe like 17 if they're getting carded. But like carded, like obviously in the US that's like 21, but I think this is obviously a made up fantasy. I don't even think it's like America, but fantastical. Like it's a completely made up setting, I think. But it is essentially our world, just with magic. But the names of everything are like made up. Ren got 30 pages. Nice. Oh my god, I missed you and normalcy, and by that I mean the Christmas New Year craziness lasted too long. What are we reading? I am reading All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. I've only read 15 pages so far because I had my food and stuff in the first sprint, but I really like the writing style so far. I can definitely see Christine's influence on this from having read The Devouring Grey by them. Which I did enjoy. It's a solid 4, like a solid 4, you know? 4 stars. Like stuff like this can stray into like cringe very easily, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't. I'm quite liking it so far, but again, like I said, I'm only 15 pages in, so there's not like loads I could complain about. There are 384 pages, which is not that long, I feel. Hope you'll enjoy it all the way. Thank you. Don't let the cringe creep in. Yeah. I'm hoping it stays the writing style so far. Like, it is giving Atlas 6, like, elitist teenagers who are all really clever and have, like, powers and stuff. I wasn't a huge fan of the Atlas 6, though. I think I gave it like 3.5, I want to say. I was really anticipating it. I was really excited for it. And it just kind of like let me down. But this is kind of the other way around. I'm almost not expecting a lot out of this one. So I think it'll 3.5 I gave it. so many people rated the Atlas 6 high. I do this every time. I end up scrolling on Goodreads way too much. Right. I'm gonna jump straight back into a. It's not for me then. See. I'm gonna jump straight back into a sprint because I extended the last one for eating and whatever. And I really want to read some more, so I'm just gonna jump straight back in. And I'll see you guys back here at 9 o'clock, and we'll yap a bit more then. Bye. Hello. End of sprint. How goes it? I'm really enjoying this. Oh. Okay. My dog just made a very strange sound. It's alright, Biscuit. I think she scratched herself too hard. It's okay. Clutch now. There we are. I'm just making sure she's... Because you can barely see her. She has this shape here. I got to page 62. I started on page 15. So... like... 47 pages? Yeah, 47 pages. That's pretty good. But yeah, I am actually enjoying it so far. Weirdly, the pace is very slow for this first 62 pages, I'll be real. The tournament hasn't happened yet. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen anytime soon. I say anytime soon. It's in book, it's happening in about a week. And obviously they can just skip time at any point. But it is a duology, so I don't know if they're gonna like finish the tournament in this. But we are getting POV from... We've had 4 different characters so far. We've had a POV from. And there's gonna be 7 kids in the tournament. Kids. They're like at least 17. I've decided they're 17 in my head. Something... I feel like this might be adult. It's reading a bit more adult, but maybe it is more just young adult that's on the upper end of young adult, like 17, 18-year-old type things. I am really enjoying the writing style, and I can tell this is very character-based, but I actually do like the world building that's happened so far. Like, so the premise of like the world is that there's high magic and low magic is like quite weak, just common things like, you know, like cleaning spells, like a makeup spell, like things like that. And then high magic has been all but wiped out, basically used in like world wars and blah 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 throughout history. And basically the only high magic left that exists anywhere is in this town in Ilvanath, and that's what they fight to control every 20 years. They fight to control that supply, and then they use it for whatever the fuck they want, including not letting the world know that they've got high magic, but obviously it's gotten out into the world. So one of the families, like an anonymous person from one of the families, wrote this book, and now the entire world knows about it. So I kind of like that premise, and I like the setup of that, and like they've got like little spell stones and things. Like I just like the setting, and I like the atmosphere of that, and just the idea that people can use like low magic and things like that. And there's like spell shops, and then there's curse makers. It's quite like, I don't know, I'm quite enjoying it so far. I'm hoping the characters and the like plot lives up to it, like lives up to the setting and the setup that we've had. I'm cautiously optimistic. Like, from this first 60 pages, it's like potentially a 5-star. I don't wanna, you know, get ahead of myself, but it is potentially a 5-star. I'm enjoying it, and I quite like the characters that we've had so far. They have felt different. It can be difficult when you have multiple main characters, but each POV and each character has felt unique so far. Not loads, obviously I'm only 60 pages in, but it's going well. Moll got 25 pages, but having a good time. Good. Almost another 30 pages for Ren. Nice. I want to see if I want to use emotes. Where's my... Oh. No, they haven't been approved yet. The three of the oh my god. Words are hard. 3 of the sub emotes are got approved straight away, but there are 2 more sub emotes and 1 more that is every follower can use, but they're still being approved, I think. I love that it's not even letting me use my own emotes because it thinks I'm not subscribed. I'm not gonna subscribe to myself, am I? Glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. That sounds really good. It is. Genuinely, I feel like this is potentially underrated. I don't know. I don't want to look at the Goodreads page. I feel like I want to add it to my currently reading. I need to do it on Storygraph as well. But I'm always, every single time I go onto it to do that. Words are hard. To update, I always end up spoiling myself for like seeing the rating, and especially if the rating's like below a 3.8, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be shit. Even though it's not, obviously it's not gonna be shit. All of Us villains. Okay, how do I avoid? Okay, it's on my want to read. Okay, oh my god, this is working. Oh shit. Currently reading. Done. Okay, I didn't see that. That was horrific. That was actually... It worked though. I didn't see the rating. Just saying. Didn't see the rating. I'm glad. I'm happy with that. Managed to avoid seeing it. And now I want to do it on Storygraph. Storygraph, it's not as big though. Like the pages for individual books on Storygraph are... That's not a... Oh, I didn't update this. I've not updated my Storygraph for Dandanan because I've read 10 volumes of it. I read 6 volumes yesterday. Oh, okay, I have updated Goodreads to that. Why can't it show me what I gave it? Hang on. Like, I've clicked on my reading challenge, and I wish it would show me what I rated it and my review, like a mini bit of it next to it. Like, what? Look at all this blank space. I've got a blank space, baby. And I want you to tell me what I rated this book. Bad Gateway, what do you mean? 3.5. I could swear. Oh, but I hate that, like... Wow. Is my internet being shit or something? That's taking ages. Oh, okay. I didn't finish it today, though. I finished it yesterday. Add review. Sorry I'm doing this. It'll bother me if I don't do it. I'm doing badly with my book today. No! I only have 1.5 hours left of Ruthless Vows, and I'm not sure if I want it to end. Oh, that's so fair, though. I get that with books. Like, I do end up putting off finishing them because I am enjoying them so much. Okay, this one was 4 stars. Oh. Oh, I have done it on here. Oh. Oh. That's not... Maybe I did update it then, it just wasn't showing up. That was so cute, thank you. I will probably put that as a clip on my fucking Instagram or something. That's why I like Storygraph. You have to scroll down to see it on the app anyway. Yeah, oops. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, okay. I did actually see that. I saw that one, but that wasn't a bad rating. I feel like the ratings on Storygraph tend to be higher because not as many people use Storygraph. So I guess less people use it. Oh, look, it's my core pile. I'm using core pile again, which was one of my goals. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm using it. Much to think about. Much to think about. Oh, should we look at my reading stats? 16 books. To be fair, again, 10 of them are manga. Nearly 5,000 pages, but again, oh well, 2,000 of that is manga pages. I know it counts. I know it's not like it doesn't count, but I don't want anyone to feel cheated by me saying I've read 5,000 pages. One standalone. Yeah, 2 rereads this month. Oh, which brings me around to because I'm going away, I'm going to London. I think I need an audiobook to keep me going. WoW 16. Yeah, but 10 of them is a manga, 10 manga volumes, which I read in 2 days. So, you know, that's really quick. It's pictures. Picture book. I've decided for my drive up to London, I'm gonna start my reread of Black Sun. Which, because it's on Everand. Speaking of, I actually haven't looked at it in a while, so... Oh, thank God it's still on here. So I'm just going to download that right now. Listen now. Download. Now, I think when I originally read Black Sun, I think I at first started it physically, and then I carried on reading it through audio, and I really, really liked the audiobook. I can't remember if I started it physically and then switched, but I know I read majority of it via audiobook. And I did plan on rereading it physically this month, or this year at least, because the final 2 books in the trilogy are out now. The last one came out in like September? I could look it up, but I can't be asked. The last half of last year. So recently-ish, in recent times, the last book in the trilogy came out. And I've never read book 2. And book 2 had some mixed reviews, so I wanted to wait until we got book 3 and then just reread the first and then, you know, do it all at once. So my plan is to read... There's 8.5 hours, because I listen at 1.5 speed on here at least. It may get adjusted, obviously it depends on the narrator, but Everand's a bit annoying. It goes 1, 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, then 2, and then jumps to 2.5, then 3. But Audible you can do like such small different increments, and I like to like increase it slowly, so that like get my, you know, like I'm putting a frog in cold water and then heating it up slowly, that whole thing. I like doing that with my audiobook speed so that I get used to it and then don't realize it's so fast and you don't jump in with it being really fast. But I also do like to like take my time with audiobooks and like really let it sink in. But I will never read at 1 time speed. Never ever. It's so slow. I could never. I'm reading my 3rd book of the year. Nice! I already feel like I'm doing better than last year, though. Reading every day, that is also excellent. I think I've only missed 1 day reading, and that was because Heavenly Bodies tried its goddamn hardest to put me into a slump. And I didn't for 1 day. I didn't read for 1 day, and then I was like, no, I need to just throw myself into another book. Shut up. OneDrive. No one fucking cares. And I threw myself into For the Throne and I gave it 4.5 stars. So I am glad that I did that. Speaking of like high stars though, I've not had a great reading year so far. We've had a reread, doesn't count. A 3 a 2, a 4, 4.5, another reread, a 2, and then 10 volumes of manga. 2 of those volumes I did give 5 stars though. I was very, very happy with those 2 volumes in particular. They were one after the other actually. It was volume 3 and 4. So I'm halfway through the currently published manga of Dandadan, but it's not finished. I just read. I watched the first season and I needed to continue. Like, I physically needed to. So I did. And I'll probably regret it because I'll probably end up having to bloody reread these in the future. But I just wanted more of these characters. But I may stop there. I may stop at volume 10. I don't know. I may move on to a manga that's finished. Otherwise, I'll get annoyed that I'll be up to date. And I hate reading a chapter a week. Who do you think I am? No. I would be so pissed off. The only thing I read on One Time Speed was I'm glad my mom died. I think I may have as well. Speaking of, or it might have been like 1.2. It would have been very low. Very, very low. Averaging around 3, it's not too bad, but I hope you'll find more books that to your taste. I mean, I think it's more like it's averaging... Count 3. Oh, how do you do... average? Is that right? Oh. Average. I'm not counting my rereads. Oh my god, why? 1, 2, yeah, four new books I've read. Love that for me. It's probably because it's... Why is everything so hard? 3.5, 2, 4.5, and 2.5. Yeah, you're right. 3.125 is the average. That's low. Fuck that. Fuck these books. They're so bad. How are you choosing your books this year? Are you going by mood / TBR or more looking at what's coming out? My main focus is just reading books that I physically own. I did set a TBR at the start of this month. I knew I wanted to start with Iron Widow, like start the year with rereading Iron Widow, because I obviously knew it would be a 4.5 star. Like, it's not going to go down in stars. Because Heavenly Tyrant came out, and I'm just waiting for that to be shipped from Illumicrate to read that. So I started out with Iron Widow. I always knew I wanted to do that. I needed to reread the Mime Order because of my library hold coming in. And then I wanted to read just like 2 physical books that I owned. So I picked For the Throne because I read For the Wolf like in November, so I didn't want to wait too long between the books. That was a physical one. And then I picked Heavenly Bodies was more of a mood pick. And then again, I read Phantasma. So I read Phantasma, which was just a Kindle Unlimited book, which I knew I would read fairly quickly. Again, that was a mood read. It is I think I'm setting TBRs of like 4 books ish, 3 to 4 books, and then like mood reading the rest, I guess. But I had more of an idea of what I wanted to read in January versus like it won't be this, that won't be the same every month, I think, because I had like library holds, and I knew I wanted to reread Iron Widow, so like the rereads are taking over. Same with Black Sun though, like that's, even though I knew I wanted to reread that this year, I'm kind of mood picking that still. So it is more mood, but it's kind of a mix. Mood TBR. As long as I'm reading books that I physically own though, I'm happy. And I don't mind that I'm in between then having like a random Kindle Unlimited or, you know, the manga is all online of that one. I don't own Dan Dan physically. This is such a long-winded response. I think that's good. You get your physical TBR down, but also don't burn out with the mood. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to... I've got my list of my 25 books I want to read in 2025, which also coincides with my physical TBR. So I'm kind of mood picking from that what I want to read in the month. So, like, my TBR will include 2 books from that, but that'll be vague and I'll just pick them as and when. But that's because I'm in a really good mood, like, good reading mood. Like, sometimes I need more structure and I need help picking something else next. But I've been better with just picking something, because I've just gone, well, if I don't like it, I just won't finish it. There we are. I like that approach. I think I'm doing it fairly similarly. Yeah, I feel like it is the best way. Yeah, like in February now. Spoiler for February TBR, I guess. I'll probably reread The Song Rising, but I don't know if I'll leave that until February, or I might fancy picking it up before then. But similarly, if I really, really love this, where's the cover? If I really, really love this, I might just pick up the sequel, like, straight away this month. You know, who knows? Who knows? When I plan it too much, then I don't enjoy it so much. Sometimes it just needs to fit my mood. Yeah. And I kind of I like the idea of, with readathons now, like, picking a couple of potentials for a prompt kind of thing. There aren't really any upcoming readathons that I'm that interested in. Or at least I've been trying to stay off my phone, so I haven't really been, like, scrolling Instagram to get any, you know, anything shouting out at me to be like, oh my god, do this. I know there's probably a round of final book support group coming up, but actually I've tried to participate in that like 2 or 3 times, and I find that the pressure of it is too much. Like, the pressure to actually finish series because of that, which obviously it's designed to help you finish series, but the pressure of it is actually, like, it gets to me, I think, and I just don't want to read any of the things that I've picked out. But I did finish For the Throne, which means I finished a duology. I did also start it like 2 months ago, but still, it's still ticked off, and I started it last year, so it counts. Right. Shall we do one last sprint? We'll do a shorter one. We'll probably go till 5-2. Or not. Timer. There we go. Hang on, let me update it again. There we are. I love when a readathon gives the direction when I'm not sure what I'm feeling, but only when the readathon fits my vibe. Yeah. I find I ride a lot. Ride? Jesus. I find I read a lot in readathons and then burn myself out. I did that in the end of August. I intended to do the September magical readathon, and then end of August I read loads of books to catch up on the previous one, and then I didn't want to do any of the September ones. Love that for me. She says she only does one readathon a year. Which one do you do? Anyway, tell me after. One last sprint. I will see you guys at 5 to 10. Bye-bye. Hello. Final sprint is done. I got 30 pages. I got 30 pages? Damn. I've been reading this quite quickly. I don't know if anybody noticed, but something happened and I was literally like, what? So I am very much enjoying this so far. Very, very much enjoying this so far. So I'm on page 92. I'm probably gonna make a cup of tea and read some more in bed, to be honest. Make sure my phone is on charge because I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm just gonna read the comments that came in just before we went on. Ren's doing like 2 to 3 books a month at the moment, but I don't start working again till the end of Feb, so I need something to keep me sane. That's so fair. Same with me, being off work. Trans rights readathon. Oh, but I end up hoarding a lot of my trans rep books for that week, which is also not ideal. I do the same thing with so many things, like anything even slightly horror or creepy, I will save for October only. Not a day before, not a day after. 50 pages left for Ren. Nice. Hopefully finish before I fall asleep. Nice. You definitely will. 50 pages? That's only about an hour. Probably less. 50 minutes. And then off to bed. Well, I'm having a really great time with this, so I'm going to continue it. I'm looking forward to continuing starting Black Sun again tomorrow as well. And that's about it. Other than that, stream and sprints will be on Sunday, 6 p.m. as usual. That's it. Same, and then I never end up reading them. Yeah. And Christmas books. I mean, Christmas books make sense. Christmas books does make sense. Like, it's Christmas. But yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday for more sprints. Bye-bye.